Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Ron, and on this channel, I produce drone-related videos, tutorials, and other tech reviews. If you clicked on this video, it means you're interested in finding out more about the Skydio 2 and the reason people like me are so excited about this second generation model from Skydio. Well, aside from the fact that the Skydio 2 is smart enough to avoid trees, buildings, and other objects better than any other drone on the market, I'll give you my primary reasons for wanting this drone. It's this, and this, and this. Now, if you're a snowboarder, an avid bike rider, a skateboarder, runner, or any other sports enthusiast, you'll want to give this drone a thorough look. I have my Skydio 2 reserved since the launch date, which was announced on October 1st, 2019 this year. Earlier today, I spoke with a Skydio customer service rep and confirmed if you were one of the first to order, like I was, then your order should still be shipping in November 2019. If you checked your order number and it starts with the number 6, like mine does, you're on schedule for what they're calling batch 1 shipping dates. If your order starts with a number 7 or an 8, you may be part of a later batch, batches 2 or 3. And shipping dates may be pushed out to second quarter of 2020, depending on how quickly you ordered from the initial launch date. Now, sounds like they're shipping based upon the order dates. The earlier you ordered, the sooner you can expect your Skydio 2. Appears Skydio has updated their website based on current ship dates for batch 3, as shown here. I would keep checking their site for updates to understand their current shipping dates. Now, as you may know, I enjoy flying DJI products, but there are things the Skydio can do that my Mavic Air just can't. Let's look at a little footage I shot earlier today with the DJI Mavic Air, and you'll see some of these issues. Fortunately, I was able to get some footage captured before it started raining today. Here, I'm taking out my Onewheel XR. Links below in the video if you're not familiar with this board. And I have my Mavic Air following me using its active track feature. This is a blast to ride through the trails, and you can get some great short clips with the Mavic Air. But as I'm riding, I frequently have to look back, double check that the Mavic Air is still following me and it hasn't gotten hung up on an obstacle somewhere. It's very common for the Mavic Air to lose me on this type of setting. Now, the Mavic Air can get hung up on small branches or slopes of the trail changing, causing it to fly too low to the ground, or if I'm riding upwards of 15 miles per hour on the one wheel. For the Mavic Air to keep up, I often have to start off slowly and limit how fast I accelerate. Getting any type of extended or prolonged riding shot with the Mavic Air is extremely difficult. I've ridden this trail frequently, and getting more than 15 or 20 seconds of continuous footage is really difficult. Now, it's possible, but again, difficult. Now, based upon the reviews and the videos I've seen already, I'm extremely confident that the Skydio 2 shouldn't have any issues with these types of shots, especially if you're using the beacon as your main controller. I actually reached out to Skydio, as shown here, and confirmed the Skydio 2 will indeed track you at its top speed of 36 miles per hour. The rep I spoke with here actually has a one wheel himself and confirmed this combo works great together. This is one of the main reasons I'm buying the Skydio 2. Now, you do have the option of buying the traditional type remote controller or the beacon. Right now, based on the videos I've seen, I'm leaning toward purchasing just the beacon for capturing the types of shots that I want. But buy the hardware that best fits your needs. Who knows? I still might buy the remote controller just to demo for everyone here on the channel. The beacon and the controller are listed separately at $149 US and can be ordered when the final payment's made. The beacon uses GPS to let the drone track the person holding it, even when they may be hidden or obstructed from view behind trees or other objects. If you haven't seen some of the videos posted to date on how the beacon works, I'll leave a link below to some of my favorite videos I've seen to date showing the beacon in action. Don't take my word for it. Watch some of the videos already out there. You can use the beacon to instruct the R2 to fly to your front, rear, left, or right, and easily reposition the R2 by pointing the beacon at the drone, pushing a button, and pointing the beacon to a new spot, then releasing the button. This is exactly what the industry needs, simplicity. I have no plans to stop using the DJI Mavic Air, and I still think it's a great drone to own in 2019, but I think in 2020, the Skydio 2 is going to be putting a big hurt on DJI. The ease at which you can reposition the Skydio 2 is amazing, and considering the ease of use, it's extremely important when you're engaged in any type of sporting activity. Think of it like your GoPro. Over time, the GoPro has gotten easier to use with voice commands to start and stop it, and a touchscreen displaying to navigate through the menus more quickly. The easier something is to use, the more likely you are to use it. It's that simple. Now, I've done videos on DJI's Active Track in the past. It works best when following directly behind you. And if you're using DJI's profile view, where it actually follows you from the side, you need to be in a wide open area because the Mavic Air has no side sensors and will run into objects if you're not careful. The Skydio 2, however, is going to be a game changer for outdoor sports enthusiasts. Just remember, it's not waterproof, so be extremely careful if you're planning on using it for something like wakeboarding, surfing, or water skiing. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the Skydio 2. I'm looking forward to posting a full review of the Skydio 2 in November when that first batch starts shipping. On a side note, stay tuned for future videos on FPV flights, as I've been doing a little flight training in some software called Liftoff, which is a flight simulation software, and getting myself ready to dive into flying FPV drones as well. So stick around for future videos. And if you have any interest in following my progress on FPV, those videos are coming out as well. I've already posted a few clips of my progress using Liftoff on my Instagram. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications. You can also follow me on Instagram. And until next time, happy flying.